Alright, we're gonna record a quick update. I apologize for the real greasy hair. I hate having to wear a hat for my job every day because it just flattens my hair out and makes it greasy. I like wearing hats, man, but not every fucking day for my job in a humid, hot environment. Anyway, quick update video for you guys. Let's start off with I tattooed myself again down there my leg. That makes 3 total tattoos I've done on myself. Um, this one's healing a little bit more difficultly. I'm only like three or so days, 3 or 4 days into it. Definitely got a little irritated though. Just that's how it goes. But that's okay. I'm treating it. It's all going well. Me and Dylan, we did finish through reading Devil to the Damned, which means all the dry spot. All the updates have been pushed through for the paperback and the ebook, so Devil to the Damned is complete again and put up. Because essentially that's what I do. I put it out there, and then me and Dylan read through it over the course of a few months, and then so he gets to read it, and we do it with like Microsoft Word read aloud. So he gets the story because he does like the universe. He just doesn't read, and that way I get to go through as like my final editing pass. And so all the updates have been pushed, and that's up. Um, I'm still sitting on making edits and kind of planning book 3. I keep saying this, but I don't think I have much else I really can do to plan. I had such a, I'm not gonna linger on this for too long, but I had such like a light bulb moment, and I haven't had one of these in forever. I had a light bulb moment where it's like, I can't say anything without spoiling stuff. But like this, a character, a general character concept that would overlap multiple nameless characters that would be entities in the universe, art would be needing to be replaced because of their the implication of their existence in the story was controversial at best within the universe. So the whole idea of it needed to be scrapped in universe. And then the idea I had after was like, oh, duh, that fixes that, or like that's full circle. So I had a complete full circle moment, and that's good. That's good. But I'm still kind of planning, ironing out details before I actually start writing because when it comes to actually doing the writing, I don't want to. I like this is how it was when I was doing the planning for book 2. Book 2 was the most complicated book I had done. Um, each time I do a book, it becomes the most complicated one. But book 2 took me like 3 years of like background head planning, and I was writing all this stuff. I finished book 1, and I went to impurity, and I went to transgression, and I did hemaloma, and I did all this other stuff. And book 2 just kind of sat there waiting because I needed to write the other stories so I could get book 2's lore correct and ironed out and specifically detailed. So then when I did start writing book 2, it was like wrestling all this new information I had come up with, and then inject it into the story that I had started, and boy did it change. And the changes that I had to make throughout, like, it wasn't even the same by the end of it. So I'm trying to avoid that, and that's what I did with Devil to the Damned. And Devil to the Damned went really well with me planning everything before I started writing until I hit certain parts in the manual um, hands-on editing aspect when I like printed it out and I was hand editing stuff. Boy, did I run into some complications there. Holy shit, I looked at it, and it's one of those things where you go, that's another 3 months of work. Sweet. So it all worked out in the end, but I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can with book 3 because oh fuck, book 3 has so much that I have to keep organized and keep accurate and reference. And like there's going to be a character that we get to see again in book 3 that is a minor character in Devil to the Damned, and at the timeline in that was like 30 years ago, or roughly 30 years ago, by the time we see this character again in book 3. So that character comes back, and if you don't read Devil to the Damned, you're not going to know who this character is, and it's not that important. Like, it is, but not. I don't know. It's complicated, man. It's so fucking complicated. But anyway, all that to say, Devil to the Damned has been updated, and book 1 and Devil to the Damned are both completely for free on Wattpad under the name Chris Ulm Author. Should be available on the website. You should be able to find the link there. But you can read all of book 1 for free there. If you do, make sure you hit the little vote thing, like vote for each chapter. It's kind of like giving it a like. Even if you're not going to read it, just go through every single chapter and vote every single chapter, because that's a lot of likes, and that'll put me up in the leaderboard and the rankings for it, so that will help a lot. So yeah, I gotta put all of book 2 and all the other books on there for free as well, because whatever. Yeah, so that's that. I have been trying to stream lately. It's transition to that. I've been trying to stream a little bit lately. I streamed some Apex. I streamed tattooing. I haven't streamed more nostalgia games. I did that first hour and a half of King Kong, and I haven't made time to go back to it. Maybe I should do that this Friday. Maybe I should just plan on Friday after I take care of some chores. Maybe Friday should just be a stream day until I have to leave and go get some parts fixed in my car. That's at like 5:30 though. I gotta leave at like 4:30. But maybe I should stream a little bit on Friday or Friday night or something. I'm trying to stream on YouTube, man, because Twitch is just a dumpster fire. But again, I don't see a lot of people show up. And if people do show up, there's like 5 people there, but it doesn't seem like people really chat that much. And I really am there just to kind of chat and hang out with people in chat. You know, if I'm just playing a game, like, I'll do that by myself. I don't need to have an audience there. Like, I'm streaming to talk with people. I'm streaming to have that community. I'm not streaming, and I love lurkers, don't get me wrong. You know, just having people there, seeing that there are people watching helps me, you know, feel good about the stream and be more entertaining. But I would prefer people to be chatting. But, like, obviously, I'm not going to be like, man, you got to be chatting, fuck off. You do whatever you do. I just like having people to talk to and stream. Keeps me motivated, you know, and it keeps me feeling good about the stream. If I streamed and there were 20 people watching but nobody said a word, I don't view that as a successful stream. I view the engagement as a successful stream, because I can walk away from the stream going, that was fun because I got to hang out and talk with people I like, or I got to have new conversations with people. Versus I walk away, I see, well, there's the numbers, but it felt so hollow and superfluous. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's strange. So what else have I been doing? I've actually been debating, and not even debating. I think I'm going to do it. I just haven't started it yet. I'm gonna be doing a solo podcast, and I don't know what name I'm gonna give it. I was thinking about giving it The Daily Life, because that's the show on my YouTube where I just like clear out phone clips and you get to see random stuff that I record like within a month or two's time span. But then I thought about naming it Talking to Myself, even though that's really, you know, dead on with the name and not that unique. I just like talking to myself, and it's the name of a Linkin Park song I really like too. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's just going to be a podcast of me just chatting with only me, discussing what's going on in my life, telling stories about what's been going on. And if I remember something, then I'll bring up a story or whatever, and just me rambling for like 30 minutes to an hour after editing. I don't know yet. But I'm going to put that up on probably the same feed as the Nihility podcast. I'm not quite sure yet, though. I got to find a place for all that stuff. If you yawned, you have to leave a like. Just saying. I don't make the rules. Dude, my eyes look so fucking small. I've always hated that. I wish my eyes were like 10% bigger. 10% just in my socket. I feel like my face is disproportioned. It's like everything here is kind of big, but then like you hit here and it's like I'm wearing a little visor in my eyes. I think getting glasses was the best thing I ever done. They're just the best thing I have ever done because it just fills out my face more. unless I'm wearing eyeliner. Um, and I'm gonna make sure that when I do the solo podcast, it's gonna be as energetic as I can. It's not gonna be wacky, but it's definitely not gonna be. All right, so today I went to the store and the dude said he liked my tattoos, so I showed him my nipple. It's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna sound like a fucking Charlie White video, a Penguins video, Moist Critical video. He has a lot of nicknames. There's gonna be a lot of ADHD going on too. There's gonna be a lot of like me saying stuff like I just did, and then be like and just tangentially jumping between subjects. Um, yeah, it's been really cold considering it's fucking June. We're like almost 10 days into June now. I'm recording this Wednesday night, turning into Thursday. But yeah, it's been cold, dude. It's been like fucking under 60 degrees. We had that heat wave that went up to like 88, and then it dropped down to 60, and it's been under 60 for the past week. So that's fucking crazy. And I'm fine, man. I'm fine with that. Fuck the summer. Summer sucks dick. Oh, and I'm also gonna be. I have my QOOHQ. I don't know what you call it. QOOH.com. I think it's slash /Linkin is where I'm going to be gathering questions for a Q&A segment on the solo podcast. And I'll also be gathering questions pretty much anywhere else in the comment section of that on Spotify. Because you can post comments on that or leave feedback. I'll take there'll be an email. You can email my business and then my business email, and I can answer questions there. Just fucking anything, whatever. Um, yeah, that's what I'm up to. So I'm gonna call it at that. We're about 12 minutes in, and I gotta go to bed. So yeah, I've also been actually real quick. I've also been posting a lot of actual vocal covers and not just sing-alongs. Because what I did before was I would just sing along with the track at full volume with the original artist, just like the song. I would just sing along with it. But this time I've actually been getting the instrumentals, doing layered vocals, and actually doing a vocal cover. So they're not great, but any ones that are decent enough, I put up. I just put up No Place Like London from Sweeney Todd, and I have a sing along to Mushroomhead's We Are the Truth because I could not find an instrumental of that track. So I would go check out Linkin Covers as well if you guys want to see stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.